A lot of high performers with perfectionism tend to be breathing from the chest and up rather than from the belly and up. And as a coach for high performers with perfectionism, I've come to realize that this oftentimes leads to stress, overwhelm, and anxiety. And this, of course, leads to decreased productivity, decreased creativity, and decreased overall sense of well-being. And so, one reason why this is happening is because you're oftentimes then living more in your head. You're thinking about things, right? You are ruminating, and you're being more in the future or the past than you are here right now in the present moment after present moment after present moment. See? And what then happens is that you kind of disconnect a little bit from your body, and then you begin breathing again from the chest up rather than from the belly and up. One way to be able to practice connecting with your body and your breath and then have more calm presence and ease in your life and business is through breath work. So breath work techniques is really powerful. Obviously, you could also meditate, which helps you, become more mindful of your thoughts, which then again is kind of the mental images and words that run through your mind, which then sends a message to your body what is going on and how it's going to respond. But I really find that breath work is really, really, really powerful for high performers with perfectionism, especially if you're overthinking and a lot in your head, because you then work with your breath directly. Right? You work with your body, and you can begin to recondition your body to find safety and security right here and right now with whatever you are going through and growing through. I also wanted to just introduce myself. My name is Martina, and I am the CEO and founder of Bloom Beyond, coach and a light worker that helps high performers create a life and business of freedom from perfectionism with the power of the subconscious mind. Definitely subscribe if you would like more videos like this and that you would like to learn more about how to overcome perfectionism and also learn more about the subconscious mind, because that is really what we're working with here too, because you have the conscious mind at the top, the analytical mind, which is where perfectionism is stored. You have the subconscious mind, which is 95% of your mind, with all the conditioning and the subconscious belief and also ancestral lineages of beliefs that are stored there, as well as connection to the collective unconscious. And then you have the body underneath that. So the body and the subconscious mind, your limbic system, they're connected. So that's why we want to work with breath work techniques, right? Because then you're working with your body that is connected to your subconscious mind. So you can begin to recondition your subconscious mind in that way too, to feel safe and secure and just relax really as you go through your day. I also wanted to make sure to say that if you are pregnant or you are on your moon and menstrual cycle, then you may not want to do this because they are energizing. You're connecting deeply with your belly and breath here. So that is simply why. Okay? So let's just dive into the different breathwork techniques, shall we? First, we have the alternate nostril breathing. So what this is basically a breathwork technique that kind of aligns and balances out the different hemispheres of your mind and also just aligns the energy flow a little bit in your body. What we're then doing here is the following. You have your thumb, right? I'm using my right hand right now. You use whatever works for you, right? My right thumb, and I have this ring finger up. You can also have the pinky finger up. So you can have it like this if you want to. Makes sense? And what we're doing is this. We're covering the right nostril with the right thumb. We're breathing in through the left nostril. And then we're covering the left nostril with the ring finger and just releasing the thumb and breathing out through the right nostril. And then we're breathing in through the right nostril. And we're covering the right nostril and releasing this ring finger and breathing out through the left nostril. And then we're covering again, right? The left nostril, releasing the right thumb, and then breathing out through the right nostril. One more time. Then we're covering the right nostril, breathing out through the left nostril. Wonderful. And then we just keep on going like that. So we're basically just switching. Just think of it like this. You're just switching with your hand like this, and you're basically just breathing in and out through the different nostrils, okay? So we can do this 2 minutes together right now. So I'm gonna put my timer on here. So let's connect. All right. Breathing in through the left nostril, covering, breathing out through the right nostril. Breathing in through the right nostril, breathing out through the left nostril. You may close your eyes if you want to. Covering the left nostril, breathing out through your right nostril. Breathing in through your right nostril, covering and breathing out through your left nostril. Continue. You can feel your breath going down into your belly as you breathe out. Thirty seconds. Wonderful. Now you can just let your hands come down wherever you please. Open your eyes if you have them closed. Blink your eyes open and just feel the presence that you created. Just even a little more presence than you had to begin with. That is the whole point here, right? And this gives you a little bit more space. So let's now do breath of fire, which is quite an energizing technique. It is also a technique that really aligns your energy as well. When we do this, you might feel a little lightheadedness, but that is totally okay as long as you don't, go past a certain point. And so you want to just check in with your body, whatever feels good to you, right? You are your very best guide. And oftentimes you will be able to kind of increase this breath work technique of breath of fire. The more that you do it, you'll be able to do it longer and longer, the more that you do it without feeling this lightheadedness. Okay? So what we're really doing here is that we're just pumping the breath. And so we can basically just go about it in this way, where you basically then go, okay? Kind of like this. That is how it works. So that's breath of fire. So you can, if you want to, hold your hands on your belly like this, on your side here, or you can leave them here if you want to, or like this, whatever you please. I prefer to like just feel my breath like this, because I can kind of then feel my breath, right, in the belly area. Okay, are we gonna do this together? Let's do it. Wonderful, keep going. What you're doing is you're just breathing out like that and breathing in like that. You can continue keeping your eyes closed or open if you so please. Continue. Really connecting with your breath in your, area in your belly. Keep on going. One more minute. If you feel lightheadedness, just observe the lightheadedness and go a little bit further. It's just your mind wanting to kind of protect you from the unfamiliar, but this is safe for you. Wonderful. Leave your hands wherever you please. Breathe out. You can breathe in and breathe out. Lots of love in and breathe out. Wonderful. Tune into the presence you feel right now after having done this. You might feel your sense of self being more open and receptive to what's going on around you. So just tune into that. Now let's practice box breathing, which is another breathwork technique. And this one really helps you calm down as you imagine a box in your mind, a square where you breathe in and inhale for the same amount that you do for your exhale as you breathe out, right? So imagining the square in your mind can really help, and you can keep your eyes closed if that helps you, or you can keep them open if you so choose, right? We're going to practice this where we're gonna do 5 breaths, okay? On the inhale, and 5 breaths on the exhale, 5 breaths on the inhale, and 5 breaths on the exhale, and imagining the square in the mind. Okay, so I'm gonna put on the timer for 2 minutes. Okay. Breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing in for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Visualizing the box. Breathe in. Breathe out. Down into into your belly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Great. So that was box breathing, where again, you're simply just breathing along the lines of the square, of the box, and just allowing yourself to just observe the box in your mind. You can find it calming. I find this also really helpful if I'm thinking a lot about a lot of different things. I can then focus upon the box and the numbers that I'm counting for. Oftentimes too, you will find this to become more and more simple and easy for you to do the more that you do it. Okay? Now we have lion's breath, and this one truly challenges you to basically observe your judgments of yourself. It also challenges you to just like observe your thoughts. Instead of, letting them control you, you are simply observing them. And this is obviously really helpful when you're, going to take risks and do something which requires you to face a lot of self-judgment maybe, or face judgment of others. And through this breathwork technique, you can actually begin to just observe yourself more. And also you're connecting with your power center, the solar plexus chakra, as well as the sacral chakra and the root chakra. The bottom chakras truly get aligned through this exercise, right? And you're really just tapping into your power here. So this one, again, might bring up some overthinking and some rumination and some kind of like thoughts about what you look like and all of that. But this, again, is just a challenge for you, an invitation for you to just go into it, trust it, and have faith that this actually can bring a lot of alignment to you and bring you back with your sense of power. Okay? So you can just sit as you'd like. And then what we're really doing here is that you're basically just going to breathe like a lion. And so first, let all of your breath out with a big open mouth like this. Kind of like you're fogging a mirror, right? You're fogging a mirror like that, or you're like a lion, which we will get to soon. So you can do it like that, and you are then breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. The next step would be to begin to look up as you're doing it, okay? Look up. You can look up into your third eye point here, which is here, which the third eye is really connected to your sense of imagination, your sense of visualization, right? Your clairvoyance as well, your ability to see through things and have a sense of deep intuition about things, right? So you're then looking up into that point at the same time as we did what we did previously. So breathe in and look up, breathe out. Great. That was the next step. The final step would now be to basically stretch your tongue out as a lion, okay? As you continue to look up and breathe out. So it will look like this. Breathe in, breathe out. And as you could see, maybe I'm basically stretching my tongue out and down, right? Sending my tongue down as I breathe out. And we can do this a couple of times, okay? So we're gonna do this for 2 minutes, and we're going to do it repeatedly, basically. So let's do this. All right. 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, breathe out. Extend your breath out, right? You can feel it in your belly. Another time, breathe in, breathe out. Observe the thoughts that you have of yourself as you're doing this. And just say, thank you, but no thank you. Okay? I'm just going to do this. Okay, continue. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wonderful. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Great. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. 30 seconds. Breathe out. Wonderful. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wonderful. Come back to your natural rhythm of your breath. And just recognize how much more of a connection with your breath you have right now as you come back to your normal, natural breath. You might feel some energy stirring up in your whole body. You might feel some tingling sensations in your fingers and toes in your body because you are here connecting with your breath deeply and completely. And these are just practices that I've shown you now to be able to connect deeply with your breath and thus with your body, and then being able to access the power of your subconscious mind from there. Again, these are great breathwork techniques to do proactively, right? So you can do them and integrate them into your day-to-day, maybe in the morning or your evening, right? And whatever techniques that you're resonating most with, you can actually commit to them. Just commit right now to you actually integrating them into your life. And also, whenever you're, feeling stressed or overwhelmed or anxious, you can do these techniques as well to find more calm and ease and just presence and awareness and observation of yourself. Okay, I'm closing it off here. I truly, truly, truly hope that this was received and that you received it well. Also, you are more than welcome to join the Bloom Beyond Tribe, which is for what I call sunflowers, which are free guests, and bloomers, which are paid clients of mine, into the Bloom Beyond Tribe, where we're there together to really create a life and business of freedom from perfectionism with the power of the subconscious mind. So we're working with your subconscious mind more than with a conscious mind to be able to overcome perfectionism fully and completely. And then you can also gain access and be able to kind of explore the paid programs as well, Bloom Beyond Perfectionism and Bloom Beyond Mastermind. And I work very intimately, very closely, very deeply for long-term commitments, approximately a year for each, and this actually then can help you really transform your identity from being identified with being a perfectionist and hustling or procrastinating or anything in between there, to really then come into who you truly are, your true essence beneath the conditioning of perfectionism, which is a true sunflower and a bloomer that shines bright. So I invite you to go to bloombeyond.com/apply to apply. It's a 256 members limit. We run monthly cohorts in there as well, so make sure to add yourself on to that waiting list by applying right now. Sending you lots of light and love, and stay bright, brave, and balanced.